Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll, and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers. Sports college football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Minnesota's offense will have the football first. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, man, he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Justin, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down and 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Catch in the middle is Tracy. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The give is to Taylor. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
It's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. So the Memphis Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game will be good to keep going. So it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Lewis wants to pass. He's got it.
The defense playing zone coverage there. We're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll leave it with it. Powers through the defender. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Drive to the last drive, ended with a field goal. The kickoff team returner will feel it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody's staying in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole.
There's an example of what happens when a quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced them. They have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as good.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th down.
Really good job by the Gophers team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. Open space at the 25. And he'll run it away from the defense. They'll take it in. Touchdown, Tiger. Lining up for the PAT.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the Jets, and he's gone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time. Time to take a shot. Pulls it in on the right. Breaks into the open. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And his throw was incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Unleashes to the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in his hands.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
4th and short, a lot of times you know what's coming, I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the running back. O-line does their job.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minnesota! Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Lewis to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Memphis will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the catch up to 35. He's got great speed. Smashes ahead. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. We've had some early scores. They got the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Tracy. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Still looking on the move. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
And those are so frustrating. Your defense is swarm to the football. You stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
He's going to fire deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. At the 40, there he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well done, good run, and a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll ride the hot hand. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. While will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Lewis wants to pass. Setting up the screen. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Now facing a 3rd and long. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Memphis